My name is Sean. Welcome to Tech Mixer, and in this video, I'm asking for your help. To make this make sense, I have to explain something to you. If you're not familiar, YouTube has this metric called average view duration, okay? So the thing with average view duration is that when you click on a video, the creator, like on my end, I can see how much of the video was viewed, okay? Like where you dropped off, where you skipped ahead, where you rewound, all that stuff. And YouTube calculates this, and the percentage is called the average view duration. The problem is that if the number is high, then what happens is YouTube signals that as, hey, this is good content, serve it to more people. If the number is low, you get the opposite effect of, okay, well, this content's not great, we're not gonna serve it to as many people. In their infinite wisdom, and a lot of other people's wisdom, they talk about the first 30 seconds. And they're like, your intro needs to be amazing. That doesn't apply to all content types. This is a tech channel, and I have friends in the creator space, and I've talked to some YouTube like coaches and things like that. And they're all like, yeah, you know, work on your intros. But here's the problem. I've done good intros with good hook points, and my videos that I've done that with have tanked, so much so that I've actually gone back in YouTube Studio to those videos and completely snipped the intro. For example, the Shimoda backpack. If you were to click on the video on my channel about this backpack, it goes right into the video, because when I first posted that video, it tanked because everybody skipped the intro, which I spent like a good 3-ish hours making that intro. And here, I'm gonna play it for you now. Take a look.
This backpack is hardcore. Today we're talking about the Shimoda Action X30 V2 backpack for content creators. This bag is packed with a ton of quality of life features for when you're on the road, has super comfortable arm straps, is customizable to be comfortable for you, looks really nice, provides quick access to your phone and your camera, and can pack quite a bit. But what can you fit in here exactly?
So my big issue is that I don't like to waste time. And I spent like 3 to 4 hours making that intro for nobody to watch it. Okay, that's annoying. But what makes this worse is the average percentage of the video viewed is also a factor. And if that number's low, same effect. So what happened was I posted the video with that intro, people skipped it, my view percentage went down. YouTube just said, hey, this isn't quality content, and basically stopped serving it. If I had taken the intro out, my percentage viewed would have been way higher. But again, all the YouTube gurus run around and talk about, oh, well, you got to have compelling intros and you got to have a good hook point and all this stuff. I don't think it applies. What's worse is that I have other content that I have filmed and shot like fully, edited fully. So this introduces a new problem. I have like 6 videos that I haven't posted, mostly edited, basically done, but I don't want to post them, because I spent a lot of time on the content, which I think is really good content. If I post it, do I put an intro on it? Do I spend the time doing it? For example, I did a video on Apple's Final Cut 10.8 update. Now it's 10.8.1 because Apple being Apple completely f***ed up 10.8, so I had to release 10.8.1. Had a ton of fun shooting that because it's actually a comparison of how their AI slow motion or their machine learning slow motion algorithm works with different camera settings, using 2 cameras with different settings, essentially the same clips, and seeing how the algorithm performs. And I made this intro, and the intro was like, I spent a lot of time on the intro, to be honest. And it's a great video. Me and my friend Sierra, we shot it. We had a lot of fun making it. But my problem is that if I put the video up with the intro, is everybody just gonna skip it? Like, am I wasting my time? Like, why would I spend 6 hours making an intro for everybody just to skip it, and then for YouTube to penalize me for spending the time to make an intro, even though everybody tells me to make an intro for the video that's compelling and has a hook point? Whatever. Look, I'm gonna play the intro. In the comments, let me know if you would skip this. I am actually curious. This is a clip shot at 6K at 30 frames a second. This is the same clip, but slowed down to 5% speed in Final Cut 10.8, using Apple's new machine learning AI-powered smooth slow-mo. That's the equivalent of around 600 frames per second. And while these studio tests look extremely promising, we're gonna fully stress test this in a bunch of scenarios with different settings. Did Apple just fix your camera, enabling amazing slow motion effects that weren't otherwise possible? Or is this just a gimmick? That intro took me like 5 to 6 hours to like shoot, edit, and put together, which is fine, but is it? Because if I spend that time making an intro and everybody just drops off and my view percentage goes down, and then YouTube penalizes me for having the percentage go down, was it even worth doing that 6 to 7 hour ordeal? Or like even with the backpack, when I did that intro, to see like the views just tank off the top. So I kind of have 4 schools of thoughts about this. So let me know in the comments if you like apply to one of these, or if you have another thought on what you would do if you saw it. Okay, so A, would you skip the intro entirely and just watch the video? B, would you get annoyed with the intro and just leave the video outright? C, would you watch the video and feel compelled to watch the rest of the video? Or D, you watch the intro, you feel compelled, you watch the rest of the video, and then you go back and rewatch the intro and maybe rewatch the video again. I'm curious, let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to optimize the time that I have, and I don't have a lot of time. Matter of fact, what time is it now? It is 10:45 on Sunday morning. I really don't have time to be making this video because I'm actually on an extended work assignment for another week. I've been on it for about just over a week now, so you know, this is the last stretch of it, and it's a little time sensitive, so I do got to get back to work. The thing is that between work, trying to do YouTube, trying to have some sense of a personal life, and then also some family commitments. I'm not going to get into the details, but I have a family member who's older, who is afflicted with an illness that you get when you get older. If you know who it is, if you know me, don't comment, give me some privacy. Maybe I'll discuss it in another video, but basically I commit hours during the week to making sure I can go see this person, but I do that and then I still try to balance everything else, and I don't want to spend unnecessary time doing unnecessary stuff. That's why I'm asking for help. So every YouTube educator and YouTube themselves talk about niching down, like taking your channel, finding a niche or a topic that you want to like cover greatly, and then focusing the channel on it, which is fine. The problem is that people's preferences, they change. It's human nature. That's going to happen. So as an example, let's talk about Bell Fiber to the Home. I've covered that extensively on this channel. Nothing has happened since February. For that reason, I haven't recorded anything else about fiber to the home because there's nothing to talk about. And if I'm being completely honest, kind of burnt out on that topic. Like, also, as a little side note, I don't have a problem answering comments. And I would encourage that if you're reading the comments and you have an answer for somebody that has a question that maybe I can't answer, throw it in the comments. But don't email me and don't DM me on social platforms. I'm getting messages from all sorts of people. Those social platforms attached to TechMixer are for business and for collaboration and things of that nature. I'm not going to answer the community in the email for 2 reasons. One, it's going to turn into a whole back and forth thing, and I'm not going to be able to like give you sufficient time and attention. And 2, I want to help the community at large. And I feel like if you ask your question in an email, it's not going to serve people that are looking for that answer. They're not going to see that email. So throw it in the comments. It makes life easier. And again, I am more likely to answer you in the YouTube comments. All that being said, the channel is called TechMixer. It's a mix of things. Okay. So for me, there are different things I want to cover. Like sometimes I want to talk about fiber to the home. Like if there's a major announcement in Canada, yeah, of course I'm going to cover it. You know, if I see something really cool in regards to that technology, then yeah, I'm going to cover it on the channel. But I'm also going to take the time to dunk on DJI for being anti-consumer with their standalone mic. I'm going to take the time to dunk on Apple for their weird decisions. You know, like sometimes I might want to talk about the MacBook Pro that I'm using, the M3 Max, you know, or maybe I want to talk about my workflow with the Stream Deck and how I use an Elgato Stream Deck with Final Cut. Or maybe I want to do the slow motion video or talk about the Shimoda backpack. Cover stuff for content creators, cover stuff that's tech and tech adjacent. And I feel like that's what this channel is going to be overall. But my big concern, my major concern right now is this premise of intros on videos. Because for me, I can't tell if it's going to work for my channel or not. And I think the only way I'm going to get the right feedback is if you throw a comment below. So please do me a favor. If you have an opinion on video intros, if you're burnt out from seeing these creators that are doing these flashy intros, or if you actually like that kind of content, let me know. It's all important. I honestly have no idea which way to lean on this topic, and that's why I'm coming to you. So again, as per the title of this video, I seriously need your help with this. My name is Sean. Thanks for watching. This has been TechMixer, and I'm out. Peace.